Yeah, the move. Whatever hand you hit, you move to that side. Left hook, boom!
One more.
You gotta think of throwing punches. Your job is to throw punches. I want him to throw the punches through the guy, not after hit the guy, just boom, not with the full force. So I was showing him how to throw the full force without bringing your hand way back and throwing the punch. So I showed him short distance punching.
So what am I bringing differently? I wouldn't say a new mindset, but definitely like a new perspective. But ultimately, everything new has to lead to a win. So yeah, that's what I'm focused on right now, is just winning.
Anthony Joshua is now working directly under Mike Tyson, sharpening his game as if he's unlocking secret, boss-level upgrades straight out of the Iron Mike playbook.
This is another neck exercise that I got from Mike Tyson. A lot of wrestlers do this. Quite dangerous, actually. Physios don't like this type of stuff, but it's good for neck conditioning. It's called neck bridges. And it's flexibility and strength at the same time. So it's a really good exercise if you want to strengthen up your neck area.
And the crazy part is he's not just watching Tyson footage. He's pushing through those old school neck and shoulder workouts that made Mike look like he was built to bulldoze through anything in front of him.
It's not far from the champion heart. And that's what a champion do. He goes through adversity and he overcomes adversity. Even when the position, when it appears that he's lost, he still fights back and overcome adversity.
Left hook head, left hook body. Good, body head. Good, and again.
He's very well equipped. He knows that once he gives up, all the opportunities and all the doors of opportunities close on him, and that's why he never gave up, and that's why he has a chance of being a big winner.
AJ has also been diving into those classic Cus D'Amato principles: sharp head movement, explosive bursts, and that coiled spring power Tyson mastered, blending it all with his own modern style as he prepares for Jake Paul.
What advice would you give to somebody like AJ?
That he has a lot of talent and not to get discouraged. He only loses when he quits. When you quit, all the doors of opportunities close. You know what I mean? You have to be game. And then don't get discouraged if you lose. Listen, you just lost. You may have got $30 million. I just think the more time you lay off, the worse you get. You have to fight to be the best. You have to do it more and more and more.
Then Tyson dropped pure legendary wisdom on him, calling AJ a phenomenal fighter and stressing that the real blueprint for greatness is straightforward. Stay busy, stay sharp, and let constant activity build your confidence and timing. AJ has taken that message seriously, locking in with a mindset that feels less like simple training and more like a full-scale evolution.
To test myself, I've been through a lot, and I want to see what I have left to give. When I say what I have left to give, I am not resting on what I have. I am building on what I have. And I want to see how far I can take myself. I know what it takes. I know what this game is about. And I'm going to push myself beyond the limits where I've been before. Hence why I found myself in Dallas, because I'm trying to find an environment that can stimulate me, motivate me, and push me on to higher heights.
Sliding right out of AJ's Tyson-inspired transformation, we move straight into Shawn Porter, who stormed into the studio like the sport's emergency siren, dropping a dramatic "oh" as if he were voicing the trailer for a disaster film. And I'm sitting here with you thinking, this man really claimed Jake Paul could knock out Anthony Joshua with the same level of certainty you'd use predicting rain just because the clouds look grumpy.
For all that being said, if he doesn't do what he's supposed to do against Jake Paul, the world's going to say Jake Paul fixes his fights. Jake Paul, the fight boxing's rigged and all the other kind of stuff. I just had that conversation with somebody that knew me the other night. Oh, you ain't going to have to say nothing, but boxing rigged, ain't it? I was like, yo, listen, I ain't never had nobody tell me to do or not do anything. Mark my words. If Anthony Joshua doesn't win that fight, and if it doesn't look like he's pulling the trigger, everybody's gonna say it's rigged. So
Porter is breaking it down like that brutally honest uncle at a family cookout, reminding everyone that AJ occasionally forgets to hit the punch button. Asterisk, asterisk, and asterisk, asterisk if he does that against Jake. The entire planet will start screaming rigged louder than Twitter after a sketchy scorecard. Then he suddenly switches lanes and starts hyping Jake's right hand like it's some sort of Marvel-grade weapon, while praising Larry Wade for tuning Jake's conditioning like he's upgrading a custom-built sports car.
So that being said, we've seen the right hand that Jake Paul's had in the past. We just ain't seen it when he stepped up against boxers, against, you know, that next level. But he has that right hand. So right hand lands, he wins. Honestly, you know, it's weird. He has a chance. Shout out to Coach Larry Wade. That's my guy.
Oh, I love Larry.
Love Coach Wade. Coach Wade is going to make sure that he has the
But the real plot twist lands when Porter finds out AJ is working with Usyk's team and instantly flips from "Jake's got a shot" to "yeah, oh, that might be a problem." You, me, all of us are thinking the same thing. Porter just mapped out the entire chaos blueprint for this matchup, and somehow it made everything both funnier and more terrifying at the exact same time.
Anthony Joshua's now working or training with Alexander Usyk and his team.
Oh, okay. I love it. That's surprising. I love it. Actually, I really like that. And for Anthony Joshua to humble himself and say, hey, I think I got some things I can learn. For Jake Paul. Like
seriously. Sliding right out of Shawn, Porter blaring warnings like the sports smoke detector, we drop straight into Andrew Tate, who starts talking about Jake Paul versus AJ like he accidentally wandered into a Marvel crossover special. And I'm sitting here with you thinking this man really prepared an entire lecture about Jake only fighting smaller, older guys, just for Jake to suddenly jump weight classes like he hit New Game Plus. Tate basically had to toss his roast notes in the trash mid-sentence because Jake decided to challenge a walking skyscraper named Anthony Joshua. And honestly, even Tate had to give him respect for it.
Fighting someone retired, I'm fighting an active champion. That's what a real man does. And that was going to be a dig at Jake Paul for fighting older people or smaller people. But now he's fighting AJ. So complete respect. Huge respect to Jake Paul. I have nothing bad to say about Jake. Everything I was going to say, I can no longer say. So fair play to him. He's a brave man. He believes in himself. And I wish him and AJ a fantastic fight. And I hope they both come out without injury and without any problems and without any health.
You, me, all of us felt that moment when a man who built his whole brand on calling people out suddenly says, "All right, fair play." That took guts. And the funniest part is Tate keeps repeating that he can't even hate Jake anymore. Like someone trying to return a joke to the store because it doesn't fit them anymore. Jake went from being Tate's punchline to Tate's "good luck, brother" in one single announcement. And that alone shows how wild this matchup really is. Then Tate goes even further and basically hands Jake a full resume upgrade, reminding everyone that Jake isn't just a YouTuber. He's a fighter with a real team, real physicality, and real ambition behind him.
Be real, people.
No, it's real.
It is real. That's what I've been told.
It's real. It's real. And, there's business reasons. There's business decisions. And I understand that, for Jake, it's retirement money, worst case. And I'm a very fair man. I don't take it personal. Like there was a time when Jake was really insulting me and Logan Paul hated me and all these things and KSI insulted me and Chase insults me. All these people insult me. I'm really just, I'm just a normal dude. I have respect for people who do things that are worthy of respect. I harbor no hate in my heart. I wish Jake the absolute best.
And I'm sitting here watching it with you thinking, wow, Tate has basically turned into Jake's professional recommendation page. But the real shock comes when he voices the unspoken truth. Money is important, yet courage weighs heavier. Most people just type online. Jake signed up to face a human wrecking ball throwing punches like he's erasing past errors. Meanwhile, Tate is there making sure everyone stays safe, like the responsible relative at a family cookout. We relate to that because beneath the humor and confidence, powerful hits don't care about narratives. So when Tate mentions he honors both fighters, that's pure wisdom talking. And this whole situation only grows crazier as we watch from the best seats in the house.
Jake's the same size, and Jake isn't a YouTuber. Everyone needs to stop talking like Jake is a YouTuber. Jake is a boxer. Jake has more money than 99% of professional boxers on the planet. He has a full-time training camp. He lives with a full-time gym, full-time trainers. He's dedicated his life to this sport for nearly 7 or 8 years. That's a professional boxer. He's an ex-YouTuber. And this whole narrative, I'm just a YouTuber, is a really good sales tactic because Jake is a boxer and he is at heavyweight. So it's a heavyweight boxer against a heavyweight boxer.
Sliding past that iconic moment where we all wondered if Jake Paul had fully unlocked main character energy, we jump straight into Wade Plemons' analysis. Suddenly, it feels like a behind-the-scenes documentary of a fighter realizing, wait, this is actually happening. Honestly, we're watching like Jake turned a Netflix special into a full-on science experiment. Wade questions if he underestimated Jake, and I'm right there with him because one moment Jake's globetrotting like a champion on tour, and the next he's secretly building an Avengers-level camp filled with giants who warm up by lifting mini-buses. Wade calls them secret weapons, but really, these are heavyweight final bosses. Standing next to them, Jake looks like a kid applying for an internship at Heavyweight Industries. Still, credit where it's due. The man shows up, sparring monsters, acting like cardio isn't scared of him, and getting ready like a true professional.
We already heard that Jake Paul was preparing it for Anthony Joshua by sparring the guy that Anthony Joshua was about to fight in Cassius Chaney. This gentleman right here, who was 24-3 from B More, aka the DMV. Apparently, Jake brought him into camp.
Who's the opponent that you were supposed to fight this weekend?
He's in Jake Paul's camp.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Is he here?
Jake Paul's camp.
What's his name? Cassius.
Okay. And where was that supposed to be?
Already whooped that ass. Sorry, Cassius.
Oh, damn. Where was that supposed to be?
He got a broken knee right now.
Again, a smart move.
Then Wade drops the real twist. There might be a legendary heavyweight trainer hidden somewhere in Jake's camp. The way he hints at it, it felt like a Netflix true crime reveal. The suspect is in London, and he knows something. You, me, Wade. We're all connecting dots like sleep-deprived detectives. Is it a former AJ coach? The mastermind behind past heavyweight upsets? Whoever it is, Wade makes it sound like Jake Paul just downloaded DLC that wasn't supposed to be released yet. But even with all these hidden assets, you can hear Wade grappling with reality. Sparring giants is one thing, but standing across from Anthony Joshua under the lights is a completely different challenge, and that's what makes it exciting. Jake is doing everything a challenger should, yet AJ seems like he already hit the final form button weeks ago. Now it's on us, the crew watching this chaos unfold, to figure out, did Jake Paul actually level up, or is he about to get
out and got a trio of destroyer heavyweights? I have to say, this is insane stuff. This picture, I guess, was on his story, but Ring Magazine also posted on their Twitter. Jake Paul sparring in the gym with heavyweights Jared Big Baby Anderson, Frank Sanchez, and Lawrence Okoli to prepare for his fight against Anthony Joshua next month. Now, this picture is fucking insane. Number one, you do have legitimate heavyweights there. Frank Sanchez, probably the most legitimate of them all right now, the Cuban Flash, is 25-1 with 18 knockouts. He did get beat by Cabiel, but he's a legit heavyweight. Sorry, ads are going crazy. Legit.
When you put all of this together, AJ studying Tyson like it's a mythology exam, Porter sounding the alarm as if the fight is a plot twist waiting to happen, Tate shifting from critic to praise machine, and Wade breaking down Jake's Avengers-style camp like a full documentary, you realize this matchup isn't just a fight. It's a complete storyline. We're all watching two worlds collide in real time. One fighter rebuilding himself through discipline and legacy, the other attempting a heavyweight crash course fueled by pure belief and a notebook full of daring ideas. That contrast is exactly what makes the whole situation feel electric. So, drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Jake actually leveling up? Or is AJ about to show why heavyweight experience carries its own kind of gravity? And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Boxing Headquarters.